Setting up a node with Umbrel is a process that involves both hardware setup and software installation. Below is a step-by-step guide to get you started. Note that these instructions are for setting up an Umbrel Bitcoin and Lightning node, but the process could be similar for other software using the Umbrel platform. Hardware requirements. Before starting, ensure you have the following hardware. A Raspberry Pi 4, 8GB RAM version is recommended. A micro SD card, 32GB recommended. A reliable power supply for the Raspberry Pi. An SSD, 2TB recommended, with a USB 3.0 connection. An Ethernet cable. Hardware setup. 1. Prepare the micro SD card. Download the latest version of the Umbrel OS from the official Umbrel website. Use a tool like Balena Etcher to flash the Umbrel OS image to your micro SD card. 2. Connect the SSD. Connect your SSD to one of the USB 3.0 ports on the Raspberry Pi. It's crucial to use a USB 3.0 port for better performance. 3. Assemble the Raspberry Pi. Insert the flashed micro SD card into the Raspberry Pi. Connect the Ethernet cable to your Raspberry Pi and your router. Plug in the power supply to start the Raspberry Pi. Software setup. 1. Access Umbrel. Once the Raspberry Pi is powered on, it will take a few minutes for Umbrel to start. After it has started, you can access the Umbrel dashboard from any device on the same network by navigating to http://umbrel.local in a web browser. 2. Initial configuration. The first time you access the dashboard, you will be prompted to set a username and password. Choose credentials that are secure but memorable for you. You may also need to configure your router to allow connections to your Umbrel node if you want to access it from outside your local network. 3. Synchronization. Your Umbrel node will start synchronizing with the Bitcoin network. This process can take several days or even weeks depending on the speed of your internet connection and SSD. 4. Using Umbrel. After synchronization is complete, you can use the dashboard to install additional apps, open Lightning channels, and manage your node. 5. Security. It's vital to follow good security practices, such as keeping your software up to date and using strong, unique passwords. Regularly check for updates on the Umbrel dashboard and apply them. 6. Backup. Make sure to create a backup of your Lightning node's information and keep it in a safe place. Umbrel provides a simple interface to do this. Troubleshooting. If you encounter any issues, ensure all connections are secure and the hardware is functioning correctly. Check the Umbrel forums or their official Telegram group for support. Look through the FAQs and documentation provided by Umbrel. Setting up an Umbrel node is a relatively straightforward process, but it does require patience, especially for the synchronization phase. Once set up, you'll have a powerful tool for transacting on the Bitcoin and Lightning networks.